Hello and welcome back. As you guys can see from behind me, we are going to be talking about Coach, and not just Coach, we're going to be talking about the brand new Powder Pink collection drop that I know myself was so excited for. So many of us went feral for it online and at the outlets. I just want to give you guys my perspective on how the collection did and the pieces that I picked up. Before we do so, however, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So I know I'm not the only one who didn't get the exact bag that they wanted, but I'm grateful that I got a bag from this Powder Pink collection. I have other pieces behind me because if you weren't able to snatch a bag at this collection, rest assured, it seems to be a pattern with Coach that they often drop very powdery pink, like this one from last year, or very just pink inspired every February. So if you weren't able to get it this time around, just know that you can also get it for next time. So we're going to go ahead and start though with the new stuff. I am really excited that I got my hands on a mini Rowan. I did add the chain myself, and I'll show you guys kind of like how it looks on. It's like the perfect length. The chain is also from Coach. The chain was separate, it was $50, but it matches perfectly the chain that comes attached with the bag. So the bag charm here was pre-attached to the bag when I bought it. And I love the pink on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a really cutesy pinks. I do love the mini, but I was more so excited for the medium size, which sold out so quickly. And I actually tried to get it online and it sold out before the price is even adjusted. I know if you're watching this and you also waited for that drop that you can relate. It was chaos on the website. Everything sold out within like seconds, minutes. But I went to the store. Luckily, I was able to go to the store the very next morning, and it was absolute chaos. There was people grabbing multiple bags. It was crazy. And the bag that I wanted, the medium-sized Rowan, was already sold out. And I mean, I got there right at open, and it was sold out within minutes. So if you weren't like the first in line, like you did not get it. I actually got the last mini Rowan that they had in store, and what inspired me to make this video is when I went to go get the chain. I was holding this bag like a few days after the drop, and I had multiple people ask me if they still had these in store, and I told them no, I think it's actually all sold out. But if you didn't get your hand on like a bag that you wanted from this very last drop, I know that a sales associate had mentioned to myself and to other people that were shopping at the store at the time that to wait a few days. Their return policy is about 30 days. So if there was people who bought multiple of the same bag and were attempting to resell and it didn't sell, they would have 30 days to bring it back in order to get a refund. So if you weren't able to get it and you're still kind of eyeing it, I wouldn't give up hope quite yet. I would refresh the website and go into my local Coach outlet as well. It does come with like a bigger chain, which kind of gives it kind of like a crossbody effect. I don't really like crossbodies, so this chain is perfect. It just like adds like, I don't know, like the perfect length. I'm gonna do close-ups on everything. Before the end of this video, I will be having everything up and close for you guys. This is the other thing I got from the recent launch. It is a cute little wallet to match my bag, and I liked it because it came with the chain. And I'm like, I can like attach this to other things, and it just seems practical. It does have like card holder here, some card space here, and then like space in here for like your money and stuff like that. It's cute and it goes perfect. This is last year's collab. It looks very similar to some of the stuff that came out this time around, minus the brown accents. So it still has gold accents, but it doesn't have the brown accents. It didn't come with any of these charms. These charms are just something that I added myself. It's a really beautiful bag. I got the smaller one just because I think it's cutesy, just to like go out with. Ironically, this is like the handle that goes with the Rowan. That doesn't go with that one, but that's the Rowan handle in case anybody was wondering what that looked like. And then the inside of this bag is more of like a dark maroon versus just like a bright pink. I also picked up the little like wristlet. I love having these just to like really quickly go inside of a store. I put them in my bags. I have like different colors and shades, but I had to pick up the powder pink one last year, so I didn't pick up the powder pink one this year. I actually liked last year's better because it's like solid pink versus pink with brown. This doesn't really have a lot to do with it, but I just wanted to kind of showcase that Coach does often do pinks and different colors and browns together. But what made this drop unique was obviously the powder pink. It's just so good. Also from last year, which I noticed they brought back this year, I also got this notebook. I have never used it yet just because it's too pretty to use. I really need to get over the fear of using like my nice things. But you open it here. This is what the notebook looks like on the inside. I think the one from the latest drop has more of a pink on the inside, just like the bags, because this is like that similar maroon, but it has like the little Coach notebook, and you can like use it for, you know, school and replenish like the notebook inside. I just really love the hard leather case of it. I think next year I'm definitely going to opt to get like the passport holder because I feel like I can also utilize that as a wallet, but this was from last year. And then the year prior to that, so 3 years ago, I don't know if they advertised this as powder pink when I purchased it, but it looks awfully similar to the pinks in the back, which were advertised as powder pink. And it has the nice brown, but it's a lighter brown, beigey color. Has a little tag here, and it's just more of like a moon shape bag with the gold accents. I'm a gold girly, so I love the gold accents. I know some people love or hate it, but I think Coach Gold also holds up really well, which is really nice. And this one, just like the latest collab, has like that little like powder pink on the inside, which I just think is better, honestly, because it's just more cohesive and it just brings the bag and ties it together. I love having like a really bright, pretty inside pop of color in my bag, because like even when it's slightly open, like how pretty is that? I just love it. And also from that collab drop 3 years ago, I did pick up a pair of shoes that came out during that drop, which are these shoes right here that have like the pink and ironically the cherries. I guess cherries have been trending for a long time, but these are what the shoes look like. They're very cutesy, very demurtsy. I like them, but ironically, my favorite pair of Coach shoes are actually from the men's section. They don't look like men's shoes. I'm going to show you guys those just for funsies. They're actually just all white, no fun colors. If you like a little bit more of a chunky type of shoe, you might like the men's section better because it's like, it just gives it like a cooler look. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. These ones. Now, I don't think they look like men's shoes. I just think they look like high-end fashion shoes. I know like the Chanel shoe like is chunky like this, and it's just so cute, and white shoes go with everything. So I'll do an up close on these shoes as well when I'm doing an up close on everything. And that brings us to the end. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.